We're going to begin with the emergency action to prevent a full-blown banking crisis. Overnight, regulators took action shutting the Signature Bank in New York, containing the fallout from the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank in California. The government is now taking the extraordinary step of assuring that all deposits will be paid in full. Chief Business Correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is on Wall Street. Rebecca, the big question, is this enough to protect the broader banking system?
Good morning, George. And it should be enough to fully protect depositors. If their bank goes out of business, they will be reimbursed under these new emergency measures. That question remains, though, whether it's enough to avert a banking crisis, with another bank failing over the weekend. This morning, the president attempting to reassure Americans our financial system is safe after a weekend of turmoil for the banking industry.
Americans can have confidence that the banking system is safe. Your deposits will be there when you need them. Small businesses across the country, the deposit accounts at these banks can breathe easier knowing they'll be able to pay their workers and pay their bills.
And reiterating it won't put taxpayer dollars at risk.
No losses will be borne by the taxpayers.
This coming as emergency action after another bank shutdown. Regulators seizing New York-based Signature Bank 2 days after shutting down Silicon Valley Bank. Signature, a major lender in the crypto industry, becoming the third largest bank failure in U.S. history, behind Silicon Valley and Washington Mutual, which failed in 2008. The Federal Reserve, Treasury, and FDIC stepping in overnight, hoping to curb panic after a number of other regional banks plunged on Wall Street Friday. First Republic even writing to its customers over the weekend to reassure it was okay, writing capital and liquidity positions are very strong, with more than $70 billion available for operations after securing additional funding. The government's emergency action, including a lifeline for Signature and Silicon Valley Bank customers after a frantic weekend.
All our money is in the bank. I don't know how we're going to do our payroll.
Regulators now guaranteeing all depositors of the shuttered banks will have full access to their money starting this morning, and no losses associated with the move will be borne by taxpayers. But that shareholders, those who own stock in the now wiped out companies, will not be protected. The decision coming just hours after Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen pushed back on speculation a 2008-style bank bailout could be coming.
We're not going to do that again, but we are concerned about depositors.
SVP depositors like Lindsay McLeodis, founder and CEO of StrongSuit.
We have people who just bought their first house and they're scared of how are they going to make their mortgage payment and are they going to lose their job?
Before the emergency action, she wasn't sure what to tell her employees.
This is not just an issue that is going to start and end in the Bay Area. This is, working families across the entire United States who are stood to be impacted by this.
And the goal behind these new measures is to avoid a scenario where customers pull their money from smaller banks in favor of the larger banks, which live by a higher standard. Now, those bank customers are protected by these new measures.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.